Hey, how you doing? So, this is going to be a reading on Virgo and Pisces. I feel like doing opposite star sign readings. And I'm starting off with Virgo and Pisces because the energies are becoming more clear to me that there's something going on with theirs. So I just thought I'd do both of them in one reading. That way we can see how they work together, or see what's going on with one energy that's making another energy tally in some type of way. So let's start with Virgos. What's going on with Virgo energy, please? I know it's Virgo's birthday as well. Well, should I say it's Virgo's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Virgos, for any Virgos out there. If there's anything that comes up in the reading in regards to the energy, just don't take it personal because it might not be you directly. But the energy of Virgo could relate to, the ethers, the spiritual essence of Virgo, and, God, whatever's going on in the energy in relation to Virgo and what Virgo means, not necessarily your personality or your personality trait. And even if it does come up a little bit, it might not even be in regards to you. So just don't take it personal because this is not a Virgo reading in a way that I'm reading for the Virgos. It's more so the energy of Virgo energy, the alignment, the stars, the energy field. Okay, so what's going on with Virgo energy, please? This is a bad omen. It says people are working away from the mindset of you right now, Virgo. Or some of you have bad news, but it does say that the energies around you are very negative. And it says, haven't you heard that Pisces or Scorpio could help you with this problem out of a rut? They don't want to talk about what it is, but it says, have you heard Pisces or Scorpio could tell you off and give you problems? This is someone's energy in the spiritual realm or the ethers. Doesn't say who it is, but it does say there's a warning of somebody that wants you to know why. Doesn't say that you should look good around a person or see them for who they are, really. It says this person wasn't that bad, really. I wouldn't mind them punishing you. But it says this person will look for you and look for you in Virgo's community and still not find you. Scorpio's energy could not really help you. Sagittarius's energy is not going to help you either. It says a woman is hiding and sees herself as a Sagittarius right now just to play mind games. Really, she's a Scorpio in her native, or she pretends to be so she can hide. But Aquarius is her birthright. It's her birthstone, and it's what she's doing to harbor feelings around you. Virgo energy is what she plays in, and the Pisces energy is what she plays in as well. She plays in Pisces energy more than Virgo, mind you, but she likes doing that a lot because she feels like she's confident with her options. Okay, this is where the two I can't even pronounce the word. Simultaneously, if I'm me and words, it's like I know the word, but it doesn't come out the way I want it to at time. Simultaneously, if I'm pronouncing it right, okay, it comes together. All right. It does say that you begin to see things in another way. It just syncs together. It coexists. Okay. When you see that this person is confident and they are wanting to know they have options of being that way, this is Pisces and Virgo combined. All right. You are confident as a Virgo. Pisces is also confident, but they have options of it through your energy. And they have options. Okay. And then there's you clinging on to things that you are perfect in. Many of them, in fact, through Pisces. All right. Because they're the opposite star sign of Virgo. And Virgo has Pisces as an opposite star sign of Pisces. Okay. Now, when they realize they don't want to communicate much in the energy fields, they don't really communicate much. Ideally, Pisces and Virgo and Pisces may not communicate much, all right? However, it says a person wouldn't mind speaking on your behalf to see how far you would get with this. You may not see them at all, but they riddle your tongue or riddle your mind in things that you shouldn't want to be riddled in. They warned you not to come out and speak about it. They try to control every walk you walked and every play you played. Okay, some of you guys are Virgo, some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are Pisces, some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are just lookers in, or people that are looking in from other star signs, all right? And it says many of you don't know how to read the way I read. And it says this woman, she has been practicing witchcraft in a way that divinational skills could combine with tarot cards. It says the warning signs are there for her to read cards all she wants to. It doesn't mean that she's got gifts like you or you've got gifts like her. Everybody's got their own unique gifts, right? She believes that she could have Pisces energy all day and tame it there with Leo energy as the strength card comes up, okay? It doesn't say that it's going to punish you or harm you, but it says she knows why she wants to move forward in her mind to go off and have fun with her friends and sex and love and, you know, share good times if she could move forward and discreetly just get out of there, all right? This is where she's going now with the Six of Swords, not really wanting to know that she's going to go anywhere, but she realized she's just going to get out of there. She's got to move on, right? But she doesn't want to know that Pisces energy is going to bother her again. She realized that March energy is something that she plays in a lot. She realized that March could come around and it could harm you because she plays in March's energy with a spell that she uses. Some of you guys are not under oath to speak about spells. That's fine. We'll come out of that in a minute, all right? But it says this woman does want to know she plays around the March energy a lot more than she should. With Virgo's energy playing a role in her head that she should partner up with Virgo's energy and Pisces energy via a priest or a priestess that has told her to give herself good news about these energies where she could reside and hide because no one would see her. This is all lies. You would have found out eventually. You know, it's like you could hide somewhere and then you're hidden, but it comes out because naturally the world goes round. Spirits have to try and troll things, look for things, mark their territory, understand things. God wants to know things or bring things out of you and seeks help to do so through Jesus. So you can't understand why you're going to look into your mind about things in the way that she does constantly all the time every day. She would rather you go down in hell and see that you're not going to be there all the time, but really come up and go down, come up and go down, come up and go down like Pisces waves, like as if you're a fish or a mermaid, right? This woman says she doesn't know where she's going with this mermaid type mindset. Like you could swim in and out of the water and then come onto earth maybe and then go back into the water again. This is why she's challenged her mindset around you and your family. She feels like she could have good news in the mind of yours or maybe even things around your mind and see that she's taken hold of your family. This is where she lives in the mindset of it. Like, I'm going to be deep down in the water sometimes and I'm going to come up for air sometimes too. Aquarius energy does this. If she's Aquarius, she's doing what she does. That's what Aquarius people do, right? They go down in the water and then they come up. They go down and then they come up. They will go down again and then they come up. They're like fishes. They like the water. They might be air sign people who like the air, but they're gasping for air. This is the reason why they're coming up. Do you get it? It's like, I need some air, so I need to go down because I'm human. I'm going down. I'm a humanitarian as well. I'm going down and I'm coming up for air. I'm going down and I'm coming up for air. I'm going down and I'm coming up for air. Like a fish out of water or a human in water that needs to come up for air. Okay? Now, when she realized she can't believe it's not going to be easy to say it, but she loves the phrase, I can't believe it's not butter. Can you? She realized she likes the fact that she wants to be a priest or a priestess in her own right. She can't figure out why it would happen to her that it would happen. She's warned herself to learn a lot about divinational skills or even bodily Mandarin. Doesn't say it's Mandarin, okay? It says bodily manners, okay? So she could come up and see if it's going to work out in her favor. She may have troubled you with things that you've got going on at home with your family or people around you, maybe schools or topics that you've got on discussion in your head, looking at personal things in your mind, personal problems with family, household, schooling, education, private areas, you know, like things about your body, maybe even your private parts, okay? Doesn't know why she's doing it more than her man telling her, go on, look at these things if you want to. Now, why did she need to? Why did she even need to look at him to say that? Maybe even ask him, directly asked him as well. And then the thing is, she knows she hasn't, but she has. And then he's teased in his mind, do you want to see these things or should we look at it? Why does she want you to be on display in her man's head? That's narcissism. It's disgusting. It's incest if you're related to her. And she's diabolical. She's a troll and she's narcissistic. Her mental health is disgusting, and people are watching her from another planet, if she wants to call it that, but it's really another country. These people are watching the hell out of this woman being a laughing stock, evil woman for the things that she says, the things she could come out with, and the things that she's trolling you with her spells, her witchcraft, or her voodoo. Okay? There's other people watching her that don't really like her, or they're laughing at her behind her back. Okay? These people make fun of her, they make fun of you, but they make fun of her every day. And it says they don't want to speak about why they have to speak to her directly about things that she's held on to in life for, because her body could be used for something. It's like a miscellaneous tool. You know when you just put something down for later? That's what her body is used for. This is a mistake. She should have never gone down this road, but that's her chosen path, so she has to go down there. She's a miscellaneous body. It could be used for rituals, it could be used for body part rituals, it could be used for mistakes in the mind. Like, I'm going to use her but as a way to beat her and beat a person. Like, I'm going to use her body to beat her and beat a person. Collateral damage. It says she knows she could be used for anything, and she puts herself in a way that she's used. Okay, like Satan could take his time and say, all right, I'm choosing that option, which is this woman, and I'm going to take her and I'm going to use her for something that I need. It could be anything, because she's up for grabs for so many different things. She's got options of things she feels like she could be used for, and she doesn't mind using herself for these things. This is where it's gone wrong for her a lot. She's put herself in a bloody deep problem. She understands that, but she doesn't want to come out of it. She's playing in the field of this like a playground. She's using spells and witchcraft in the mindset to help herself out of it. And she doesn't want to know that she's not targeted at all. So she does do things in her mind to play a lot with her head. She needs time out though right now, because she's been playing in your head about things that you don't want in your life. She's been bitching around you as well. Like, I know that you want this. I know that you need this. I know you're going to get it. And I'm going to give it to you with witchcraft though. Before it was just, all right, I'm playing in your head and you're going to see narcissism come because she's a warlock, right? Now she's got other things that she could use to make sure it comes about, or it won't come about. She just has to wait to see if it happens, right? Now she feels like she's in a bigger rant or raving energy because she's murdering her head on how confident she is that it will work. It doesn't say it will work because there's no one that's really participating in her mind to get help in your mind to get something, right? It's just a lot of folklore, a lot of jinn energy, and a lot of mistakes. She's put problems on you after tenfolds of energy would come back and haunt her in the next week. It says it's coming to haunt her in the next week through Pisces. It's not going to harm you anymore, and it's going to backlash on her with headaches, with stress, with sickness. Vomiting will come, and it says it's going to hurt her legs, her back, and the sickness will come in other areas until the point she passes out. She might even die. She might not live another day, but it's going to happen next week. And it says now that we are going into a lineage energy of family through Virgo, it could happen even more. Pisces energy will show her what's going on with her bloodline. That's another secret kept untold. It says she wouldn't want to warn you of things she's got going on in her body, but she's got to understand it's not going to be set in stone to show you everything, because you probably know a lot anyway. Hence why Pisces and Virgo's energy is not going to contrast another way of looking at things, okay? It's not going to help you to see things all the time either, all right? So you've got to look at things in a way that you can. You've got to participate in the mindset for yourself, Virgos. If this is going to be a part of a Virgo reading for you, it would be that you participate in things on your own. Don't get involved in these people's witchcraft problems, all right? If you hear a lot of witchcraft going on, it's peak. Okay, check out the last reading I did. Also check out things that are going on around you. If you've noticed anything, people's behavior, weirdness is happening. It's a lot of these things that are going on. Only tarot readers really will understand, or spiritualists or astrologists, okay? Because these people are seeing things very, very clearly right now, okay? Or maybe you might check out things on the media and you might see things there. But there's a warning sign that you will hear about things and not want to speak about it at all. The challenges are there for you to understand that you don't give a damn about anyone really giving you jip. So you would have to say something to someone that doesn't want to show up around you. And it says you know that they don't want to be around you right now, Virgo. but they will want to be around you when you see yourself with a friend or you see yourself around another friend. However, it says they don't really care about that friend as much as you do, because you may like to be around many different women or many different men. Some of you guys are sex freaks as well. Oh my gosh. And you like to be around a sex party a lot. Okay, or maybe you just don't feel like it right now, or you feel like you've been told off because of someone that said, no, you're nasty, or I don't want to be around that. How could you take me around that discreetly? Like you was trying to force me into it and you didn't know that I was going to say no. You thought I was just going to come and be like, yeah, come on, let's do this. No. Yeah. So somebody here thought it was going to be passionately given to them as well at that party, but they were mistakenly wrong. They could have been very, very high as well at that party. Someone says that party was very, very off the chain in a way that it was like people were taking ecstasy or drugs differently. It's like it's not the type of party for you. And if you had gone there and seen certain things, you wouldn't have been impressed. So the best thing to do is not go around certain people's heads, because they ideally know who you are. They don't want to see that people are going to be there in the mind of yours or someone else's that would say, no, this is not for me. This is nasty. Yeah. So it's good that you didn't come, and it's good that you wasn't interested or feeling, not so great about it. However, it says this man says he's sorry about it, but doesn't want to tell you he's sorry. He's a Virgo. Also, you could be a Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, or pretending that you are something else like Aquarius and wanting to know if there's jealousy energy around this person and you. And it says not really going to bother you about it, but if a person does see you, do they get jealous about you? Okay, because they may not even want to admit that they're Scorpio or Pisces or Cancerian. This person's a Cancerian at times, but they realize they don't want to even admit to it because they laugh at things, and they laugh at things. They make lies around things too, and they make mistakes about things as well. And then they realize they tame it there a lot. They keep it coming. Ideally, this person says, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Why would you want to see me for? Or why would you want to get involved in anything that I've got going on when I told you that I'm not going to invite you to something now? You're going to get mad at me. It doesn't even say that you're mad at this person for what they've got going on. You're more so mad at the way this person is treating you. She's a Cancerian. She realized that you've got things going on and you're not trying to bring her in anything that you've got going on privately unless you talk about it. But she believes that she's started problems that she can't come out of. She keeps building a way forward to beat you down, make you feel less down, or feel jealous of you. It says karma comes with you and a family member soon, as another man comes to you and he plays a role in your head with this woman. She's going to come to you and speak to you about something you've got going on in November, and he wouldn't want to get involved, but he wants to have sex with you. So he may not try to see you in your mind about it, but he wants to believe that you two could fall in love or have sex again. All right? Maybe you shouldn't go down that road. And it does say for obvious reasons, you know why. And it says he wouldn't want to know that she's around anyway. So that energy would have to back off or go away. All right? But it says he will warn himself not to be around you much longer after she's left, because he realized he shouldn't be around you anyway. You're not looking the way he wants, or he doesn't want you the same as he used to. Doesn't feel the same anymore. But he realized he misses you a lot more than he should. And he shouldn't really miss you either. Then he's worked on his mind, like, who you staying with? Who you sleeping with? Who are you with? And it doesn't say you're with anyone, but the really, really truth is he's not been with anyone since the last time he slept with you. Now, the thing is, he may not understand it, but warning, if there's a Virgo energy in his bloodline, he would want to be it, because he wants to be confident so badly. Hence why he's got Virgo in his chart, or he hovers around Virgo and Aquarius energy. He really does. He likes Virgo and Aquarius energy for obvious reasons beyond his control. He knows Aquarius can get away with things because they're very rebelly and they're cheeky, right? But he knows that they are nasty as well. He can't stand their energy, so he's trying to communicate how he can move on from their energy without you. Doesn't want to see that you helped him out of the problem. Doesn't want to say that it was you that gave him good news. And he does not want to say that you loved him more than you love yourself, right? Because he used to say things like that a lot. He doesn't understand why he's going down a dark road or a dark slope with you. He believes that he has karma with you like this, like he should have never gone there with you. He has problems, and his underneath, it absolutely smells rotten in his head at times when he hasn't shaved down there and smells the hairs or the sweat or the balls get very, sweaty. Okay? Doesn't say anything more than that. He says he knows that about himself sometimes, but he doesn't want to bring you in. Okay? He just realized he had to say this to himself because he's been warned to insult you underneath his breath. At times when he feels like it, though. It's not that you have a problem ongoing or you've got a problem at all. He just feels like he's nasty and he needs to say things about himself, okay? He feels like you could be in the mind about things of your own. He realizes he's got things in the mind the same way you think about things, he thinks about things. But he doesn't want to get involved too deeply, and neither do you. The thing is, he's bothered right now because he's seen someone else in his head. The truth is, he's not met this person at all. Yeah? Doesn't know who that person is. He's made up a character in his head to say, I'm with her. Just to get away from you, and you wasn't looking for him. You was, but you wasn't. It's like, all right, I want to see him. I miss him. I might want to, give him a time. Give him a good time. But not necessarily to stay with him long-term basis. Okay? Now, it says that you probably would have changed maybe if he was there. Or you could have changed along the way and said, you know what, I don't want him. You could have gave him that. All right? Maybe 1-2 love-making sessions and it's over. But it says you know that you shouldn't be doing that inside your spirit. You feel deceptive for doing that. However, it says you don't know why you feel deceptive for doing that because it's not that bad. It just don't make you feel good as a person ongoing. Maybe as a Scorpio woman or even a Libra man. Or maybe for some of you guys that don't really know yourself very well and you don't understand it, you can't understand why you wouldn't want to give yourself to that man. You just know that he's not good enough for you, and that's that. Okay? So it says you do know you want a Libra man. For some of you guys, you can't help it. Is sex a problem, he says? It says, well, for some of you, it might be. For Pisces, it's not, though. But Pisces doesn't mind giving you good news. This is where Pisces comes back into this. Pisces will tell you that it's got to be good news for you all the time to have sex with this man. They wouldn't want to know that they're coming back to force you into bed with the man, though. They wouldn't mind having sex with you themselves. They wouldn't want to know they're passing the buck. They would have to, mind their manners and move on. But they realise they don't want to give you up for no one. This man wants to come back to you as well. Pisces man. He realised that he's horny, he's hungry, he wants some sex with a female like you, and he realised you two had good times at times. What happened? Says you won't want to go back there again. You just decided, I don't want to be with you. You don't want to be with him because he's based on sex. And he knows that. But he realized that after he had to leave and think about it, after he didn't even give you a good explanation on being a friend, like he decided that he just wanted to have sex in his head. And he realized that. And you looked at him like, you're a hoe. I don't want you. So he realized he can't come forward and speak to you any more than he speaks to himself because it's not worth it. As a Pisces man, he doesn't even realize that he's got good news with you or without you. However, he knows that it's not good enough being a Pisces on his own. All right? He feels like he's left, bothered about his parent being passed. He's bothered about life. He's bothered about his family members. He's bothered about siblings. He's bothered about many different things, not being able to drive anymore or have a car. He has been off the road for so long that he doesn't know what to do. He's been on a ban for alcohol. Okay, he drinks and drives. He shouldn't be drinking and driving. So he got caught one time and it's left him without a car. Permanently, it could be. But he's got many points on that thing. He can't drive anymore. Okay, so it says he's under oath to speak about why he's left in his house to believe he has furniture and goodies there that he could give you. It doesn't say you want to come around and see him. You're not interested. You don't want to hop on the bus to see him. You don't want to go out with him. You don't want to speak to him. You don't want to know him. Yeah? Not that there was anywhere to go because this man treated you like shit in the past. He didn't want to take you out. He didn't want to make you his dream girl or his dream date or his dream anything. He knows that he's gossiped, he's laughed, he's made fun, and he still wants to come back. Yeah? So it doesn't say that he's good for you. He's a Pisces man, but he's very, very mad. And he's very, very mind-gamed. Or even plays with women. All right? So as for the Pisces lineage now, Pisces doesn't want to come back to you, but the lineage of Pisces is riddling a woman that doesn't want to know she's your mind, but she believes that she could be your mind at times because she's a mother figure of yours, a parent, maybe a step parent, a godparent, or an aunt, or your actual mother. All right? She knows that she doesn't want to speak to you directly about things she's got going on. She knows that she's worried about you through Pisces energy anyway because they're using a lot of that in the lineage energy she's been using against you. Okay, there's a lineage energy attached to her energy and they're using it against you. She's got bad oaths in her head, things that she's moraled, okay, things that she keeps to her chest as a moral, okay, and things even in regards to you that she's using against you as moral, like you shouldn't have this, you shouldn't have that, you should definitely not have this or that. Like even your dad, you're not allowed to have him either, even if he's spiritually gifting you things or making you have things through his bloodline. Oh no, you can't have that. This woman's not allowed to do these things, and she's going to be punished on Tuesday and Wednesday of the first of the month. Okay, so the first Tuesday and Wednesday of the month of November, okay, she's punished. Okay, there's a punishment for her, and it's dead in stone. It's set dead in stone. Tuesday and a Thursday, dead in stone for her. She's got punishments coming in. On the Monday of November, the first one that comes into November, she's got problems there too. Okay, no one knows why she's upset a woman around her, but she's upset her so badly. This woman is spiking her. All right. Now it says even if this woman doesn't want to do it directly on that day, she's got karma because she talks too much anyway. She wants you to hear things, she wants you to see things, and she wants you to know things. And it's not good. If you're doing it for someone, just do it. Stop trying to play with someone's head like they're trying to look at you, because you're not even looking at this person, okay? Virgo, Pisces energy, or whoever's in this reading looking for this energy. Doesn't say that you look very good in the opinion of hers, but she doesn't want to know her Pisces energy is coming in too. She's a grandparent to your children one day, she says. But it says it's not the truth. She keeps playing with her mind. Do you know how sensitive that is? You don't go there. Like, she needs to stop making fun of herself, because she don't have nothing to do with you, and she needs to go home back to where she belongs, because she's not going to be in your face being insulted, because you insult her, she'll insult you, she'll get her kids to insult you, and then it will be one big brawl. Doesn't need to be like that. She needs to just go home and allow herself to breathe, okay? While she still can, is what her friend says, or family member, all right? Does say that she knows that she can't speak to you directly through a friend or a family member anyway. There's people around this woman that knows people around you. Now, they don't need to get involved in nothing, but this woman has gossiped, she has laughed, she has lied, she's made fun of you behind your back so much with friends, family members, people you know, people you don't know, and she's going to tell them everything in her own words, but it doesn't match up to what you have to say. And she realized that now she backpedals. Any of them see you on the street, there's karma. Yeah? There's serious karma to give out to her. She doesn't understand where it's going with you, what you're doing, who's watching you become a doctor or a lawyer, and then this woman don't even know where you are in life. This is sad, because she believes that she could work on things and talk about things all she wants to, but all she's saying is that there's bad news there, but you did this or you did that to harm yourself, but you still don't like her. Yeah? So when it comes to the don't liking her part, that part is under oath to speak about. Like, why don't they like her? What's she doing? Then she's showing herself with witchcraft. She shows herself a lot to people that she knows and doesn't know. A lot of people know that she's under a spell or in witchcraft. There's people warning themselves. They feel the energy, or they know about it, or they've seen that she's acting weird. She's strange, okay? So now she's got to look at you in your mind about it and find out, do you know she's under oath to speak about what it is that your father was doing? Doesn't matter what your father was doing. He wasn't doing anything to make you feel like you're going to harm yourself, kill yourself, or murder yourself. Yeah? Doesn't matter what he was doing. At the time, you was alive, you was well, you was healthy. You wasn't feeling bad and bad mood or really bad headaches or pushes or shoves. Like, you know, like the spiritual room is opening up to get you differently. Like Cyclops energy keeps coming out of her head and she doesn't know what it is. She keeps talking about it. It says the Cyclops is going to get her through her man's family member. Like, he's putting a spell on her. She knows who it is, but she doesn't know how to speak about it, right? So it says warning signs are there for her to stop picking on her mind about things too. She needs to go back and figure out why she even studied you going down in a bad problem. Because you're not gonna go too far down in a problem. She will though. But she's got to understand you're not going to speak to her directly about things, or you will. And at times you can't say anything, but you will bring yourself back to God and say more than you need to at times because you just have to. Okay? Now, when it comes to tidying your mind around people and things that you've got going on, try to do that early. You will have better news with someone that's looking at you right now through Pisces energy and your options. Things that you are confident about and things that you know that you have well giving yourself options to open up something and give yourself, huge jolts. Huge jolts of karma could come in. The thing is, it doesn't happen until October. Some people new will be coming in definitely. You'll get about 8 or 9 people that are coming in. Some may not come. Okay, there's 1 or 2 that are looking at you like, I know you want me. Okay, it doesn't say you really care that much because their spirit is off. You've already looked at them like, I don't think I could trust you. It wouldn't make you feel comfortable bringing them into your crowd when they're nasty. okay? And it doesn't say one or two of them want to really enter, but they're curious to see what you've got. Then there's absolutely people you don't know that are coming in. Some people are coming with you to church, honey. There's a church events coming up, and some people are like, yeah, I'm coming. They get their ticket and they come. They absolutely show up. So make sure you are there, greeting them well, looking at them with a smile, okay? Eating is something you love, and yes, you're gonna eat, and it's proud that you can say you're a big woman. Some of these people look at you like, bloody hell, she's a bit big. Yes, bitch, I'm big. What? Yeah, and I love food, and I love going to church, and I dress well, I look well, and what? What do you want to say about it? Some people wouldn't want to hang with you again after that, but some people will, okay? Some of them are judging you based on your size right now. Some of them are judging you based on things that you've got going on, okay? Like, you could be judged by your weight a lot right now through the media, through friends or people that are not your friends, judged by men or women. You could be judged by people that are not looking at you at all, really. And they just have this energy around in their head. It's in a stigma. Okay, there's a stigma going around where it's warning you, this is weight energy. We have to wonder why we are so heavy set right now. You could be wondering, well, why have I put on weight and I can't even shift this bloody weight? They will have to wonder the same thing for some of them in November, why they've put on weight and they can't get rid of it. This is your time to lose it. This is their time to put on the weight. Yeah, you may see this energy surge going round and around. It doesn't help for everybody, but it does say that you'll get better news in November with something you've been waiting for or something you really want, okay? Whatever that is, okay? It might be something that you're trying to do now, or it could be something that you're trying to get and you can't get it yet, but it might come, okay? Whenever it comes, it comes. Okay, clothing and house projects could come along too, where there's money. It's like, wow, you get so much money in those months. You couldn't even believe it. All right. Now it says anything that you do and manifest, it will come true. Don't worry about it. You could look at your vision boards 10 times over. Things you've written down to make sure it comes about. Make sure it works in your favor. Okay. Don't worry about the situation. Just make it work, okay? Now, it's not easy always doing everything, but you've got to try. Through Pisces energy, could be hard sometimes, all right? But Virgo will make it more simple for you to have good news, all right? Try to work in your mindset if you want to with both star signs could help you, like Virgo and Pisces. If you put the two together and work on them and see what's the opposite or what's coming in between them sometimes, because there could be other star signs that are trying to meet you in the middle through other star signs. So you've got to watch out for those too. But Virgo and Pisces will offer you a friendly atmosphere at the end of the day today. And it will also work on a friendliness in tomorrow's atmosphere too. But there is worries there in between the mindset of yours, happiness with people, and other things that are coming into your mind about a realm. There's someone that doesn't want to know that you've succeeded again. Be careful of that person, okay? It could be a friend, a family member, or a foe, but they're trying to stay so placid. It's a female. She knows that she doesn't want to speak to you either. She realized that she needs to stop all this playground energy because she keeps going back and forth and lying and hiding who she is. She does come out as a witch sometimes, but then she runs back in and starts behaving like she's normal. Then she behaves like she's nasty 1 minute, and then she goes and runs and hides and says, I'm normal. And then she does something else and says she's normal again. Do you know what I mean? It's like it keeps going back and forth with her energy, all right? So it doesn't say that it gets any better with her, but she will stop picking on you eventually at the end of the day. Warning, Pisces energy wants to know that it can come to bother you in 2 or 3 weeks' time with something it's got up its sleeve to harm you with. Be careful, okay? Especially if you're Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra, okay? Some of you guys don't realize that Libra's trying to warn you already not to go down that road. Okay, there could be something bad about something that you've said to someone, or they realize they shouldn't come to you with the bad omen they were going to give you. Don't speak to them again about whoever it is or whatever it is that they've got. It's personal, but it's on display, but it's very personal, okay? Because it could harm them, but it could harm you getting involved. Don't get involved. Don't even offer them nothing, all right? Just know that you like what it is they have. Oh, that's nice. Don't get involved with their privacy, all right? Because something's going on really bad with something, but They don't want to get involved with what you know, and they know more, but they don't want to know that they're nasty. Okay? Could have something to do with the sea creature, a fish, in fact. Some of you know that there's a pet or something around you and it needs a home or it needs a house or it just needs more space or it needs help. Okay? Some of you, it's a child. All right? And some of you guys just don't get involved in whatever that is. It might not be none of those things, but just don't get involved. All right? Whether it is or it's not. Okay? So some of you guys realize you've got good news more than some. The man is very, very mean right now about why he sees things in his head, because he's like, well, I had to do this and I had to do that, and, blah, 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 and I still have to bloody da 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 da. You know, and he's still thinking about why you told him something. Don't get involved. Just leave him to it, all right? Because he's mad right now. He'll get over it by midnight, but he's mad right now. Okay? Doesn't say anything more than that, okay? Looking at a woman, she's looking at you, but she wonders, can you move on or don't talk to her at all about it? Just leave her. She might come back to the idea, but today she's thinking about it like disgust. Why would you even say that to me? You're trying to offer me something. What do you have? Like, you can't offer her anything. She's very, very laughed at. And the thing is, if she was to laugh at you, why would she laugh at you about it? It's not even funny. Do you understand? It's like, all right, I could offer you something, but why would I offer it to you? If I had it, I wouldn't even offer it to you. Why not? It's a business. I do business like this. She wouldn't even want to get involved. She realized she's prude. She's bigger than you, better than you, because she has a shop or a building. Doesn't say that you ain't got good news out there and she doesn't know. Your building could be way bigger than hers. She doesn't even understand that. Her brain is telling her family will do this and do that for her under Pisces energy as well. Because she's got many people to take care of her through Pisces lineage or heritage or her bloodline, or, you know, her soul is telling her, I've got good news. Doesn't feel confident about nothing. Virgo don't come into this. Pisces energy is there through many things that she has as options to take care of her. She's an old white woman or a black woman, or she could be an Asian woman, like Chinese, okay? Not Afghanistan, not any of the other ones, so don't think we're being racist. It's a white woman, a black woman, or an Asian Indian woman, to be precise. Not even a Chinese one. All right? Doesn't say that you look good in paradise right now. It says no. This woman says she doesn't know who she is, but she keeps coming in with her mind based on you. However, she says she feels the energy of someone borrowing time to give her time to bother you. However, she can't come forward. She's banned from seeing you. She could come out the band, but she realized it would take earth and fire to come out. It's like, it's not worth it, because it would be a replacement of something or someone, and it still don't look good, because you would bash her after you blocked her mindset from you anyway. Doesn't sound like it's good. She wants to know, can you be replaced in your head with bad news? Why should you for her? For what? Why is she so passionately giving bad news to you? All of a sudden, she's there again in your future. Like, she wasn't there for a whole, 7 months? Maybe more. And then she's come back around again? 8 months, 9 months? And it says she's back again trying to bully your head around something with someone else's energy too. She could be laughing at you and making fun of you. And it doesn't say that it sounds good. Scorpio, run. It says you need to run from this woman, or at times from this man that's bothering you. Could be a personal problem with finances, maybe even a job, burdening you around jobs as well, trying to seek you for partnership, or even looking at you like you've got to be there to look at them when you're working or working on things, or maybe be spoken to, or even ripped down of your conscious mind being good to yours through confidence of Virgo, not allowed to have it, so you have to deal with their many options of being mad at you. This is narcissism. This is practical narcissism as well. In their opinion, it's their job, but it's not allowed to be given to you because it's harsh. It could be trolled, looked at, punished, and not so good. They need to walk away, but they keep finding a way back to look at you because they keep feeling an energy that wants to pass around a buck to give to you through their lineage. It's like their ancestors want to fight you. For what though? Why do they keep looking for you to fight? Where does your ancestors come into it? Well, it doesn't say it's your mother does it, because it could be her. And it does say a parent could be there as well, maybe a father. But it says he knows he doesn't really want to give you that, but it's really a man that doesn't even belong in your family that wants to give you this more than anything. And he does know that he's laughing at you through your family heirlooms, lineage, because he's got marriage proposals, or he's, you know, he's been granted a marriage in your family. He's like married to one of your aunts or your mother or your friend that could be still related to you in some way, if that makes sense. There's bloodline relatives somehow, but there's not at the same time too. It's by marriage, paperwork. Okay. Now it says somebody keeps looking at you to the point they're laughing at you, making fun of you, calling you out, telling you off, making sure they make love to you and still tell you off. Because you would look at yourself like, oh my gosh, I'm this and I'm that. Mind you, he want to say that you're a hoe. For some of you guys, he feels like you're a hoe. I know you're a hoe. No, you're not. You could treat him like one, mind you. If he likes that, give it to him. If you feel like it. Don't listen to my advice. Because if you do know you don't want to be with him, don't be with him. You can treat him however you feel like it and move on. However, it doesn't say it looks good on a long-term basis to do that, or even part-time, because his mind could tell him, well, boy, I told you you're a hoe, but I told you you're a hoe, innit? So, what? Is what it is. He doesn't mind, but you don't mind telling him that and moving on. You know? He would punish himself, though. Because it's like, well, do you want me? No. Go away. Oh, fuck's sake, he's ready to punish himself with many women now. If you open up to him like that, well, that's his business. Goodbye, ho. Alright. He wouldn't want to know he's with you alone. That's where he would start punishing you. Doesn't really know if he wants to be with other women. He would start playing you like that, though. But it says he would still stay with you and be discreet about why he's in hoe mode. Yeah, hermit mode, home mode, all right? Because he's got to be with one woman and he knows that, but he would play his head around it, okay? Karma would come to him through Pisces, Scorpio, and Venom of Virgo. Now, when you see that you can't speak to me directly, this man says he doesn't want to get involved, so don't look at him. Then this man says, I know you want to speak to me. Do you want to come to me? No. That's where it ends. Simple as. There's nothing else to say to a man that keeps looking at you, passing you around the head of someone that wants to hurt you through your finances, and then travels back and starts laughing again. No, Virgo, Pisces, that's it. There's nothing more to say with this man, and there's nothing more to say with anyone else's energy. Your energy wants to know that it has good news, whether you're Pisces or Virgo. Virgo wants to know they have problems with people no more than they have to. So if they're going down the road of the police, you may be going down that road, Virgo. Some of you, not all of you, okay? But some of you are like, well, bloody hell, I've done something. Or shit, I shouldn't have done that. Or bloody hell, I'm not going to go through that again. Or shit, I better not do this so it causes that. Okay? That's how you lot are acting right now. All right? So keep that momentum up so you have good news. All right? Through Pisces, it says you don't have nothing going on like that. You wouldn't even want to pass the buck on no one. You do know that you're keeping yourself quiet. Okay? Keeping your heirlooms to yourself. Even your family don't know nothing. They don't need to know nothing. And they don't need to hear from you. You are MIA. Okay? Ghost out of there. You don't even want to know people right now. You're like, yeah, people? Who's that? This is Pisces. Pisces is the people. Pisces is like, who? I don't know the people. Where's the people? Am I a person? This is how Pisces is behaving right now, okay? Pisces is like, I don't even give a damn. You go away. I don't even want to know you, okay? They know why they're doing that. They once in a while want to know that they can harm you, torture you, envy you, jealous you, or be jealous by you. But they don't want to know that they're punished. So they keep running and hiding and changing it up. And they do this regularly, or they just do it permanently, because right now they need to hide. MIA. Okay? It says someone here wants to talk to you, but they want to speak to you discreetly about what it is that they know that you know that they know. Woman, Cancerian again. She might speak to you spontaneously today or by phone. She doesn't want to call you, but she realizes you're harmed. She wants to talk to you about the harm. You might flip the script on her and hurt her. She better be careful. Because it's like, well, you're going through something. Are you okay? I'm shy to talk to you, but I am going through something. So what's the matter? You keep turning it around and poking the bear with it. Like, you sure you're okay? No, I'm not okay. We'll talk about it instead of trying to beat me up with it. because I will end up walking away. That's where you end up walking away. She doesn't know how to convince herself that it's got to be something different. You two may end up not being friends anymore. It could get good, it could get down that road. Like it's touch and go. It's like, pat a cake, and then we're done now. No more pat a cake, no more. Because she's nasty. She doesn't know how to play nice in the sandbox. She doesn't know how to be fair to you. She doesn't know how to be like some other females you would think, you know what, we were okay. Like there's some at some point we could come together and say, you know what, we've seen our differences, we can move on. Or we could talk about them and be genuinely honest with each other and really just move past things like that and move on. Those were the good old days, to be fair. You had sweet energy with certain people that would be nice to you in that way. Now it's hard to find someone like that. It's very, very hard. And these people now, they're not like that anymore. Hence why you may have moved on. You saw the light of day in them. It's like, you've changed. I don't trust you no more. You know what I mean? You haven't just moved on because you realised that, you had to because of one thing. There was a plethora of things. There was, a tropical outcome of many different fruit of things. Yeah? So much exotic fruit of things that you can't even think that you would even decide, all right, I'm going to just take one of those things and say, all right, that's the problem. No, there was too many. Okay? It's been going on for time. And they realise that. Some of them do realise that. Even the ones that want to know you now. And not for the greatest reasons. Unflattering reasons, mostly. Good reasons too, because this person knows how to mix things with good news and bad news. Okay? But it's not going to be easy to say what. So they can't always do that to you. All right? So now they've got to see when it's going to come or when it's going to go and how they could come back. But they're not going to come back too easy. It's just that they're going to come back when they feel like it, and then they realise what's gone on or what's gone wrong is not going to happen again. Okay? So that's it really. There's nothing else to say. Pisces energy might come again in November or before then to say something, but we might read them separately or with you. And other people might even sneak in and try and see, can I get you through their energy. But it says that energy will subside by October. So just watch out for that energy to just go away, or even just lean back and start looking at something else. Okay? So that's it. Okay, and watch out for another person that says he's going to come. We've read about him already. He's coming to just read him many times. The private part person, with the smelly ball bags, he might come back. Okay, that's it. The other person, he can't get around, so he ain't even bothered. Okay, bad toe and all. All right, that's it. Okay, could be a new person coming in. It does say 2 new people could come in and watch you over time. Maybe give you some time about things, but not stay. There could be one that wants to and doesn't really decide to, or one that may, and it's like, you just got to give yourself time. Do you want them or do they want you? Nah, might not stay. And they might, for someone that says, do I want some sex? No. Because some of them just want to come with an agenda for sex, really. That's it. Okay? So we'll leave it there, my lovelies, and I'll speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.